Will it continue to be India's economic laggard, or is it becoming a growth driver? Welcome to India Business Insights. We have earlier looked at some of the largest and best performing state economies in India. The link to these videos are in the description box. Today, we look at the Bihar economy and explore why Bihar, despite being one of the top agri producers and prior to the bifurcation, was endowed with so much mineral wealth, yet it remains one of the poorest states in India. We will touch on key aspects such as the historical perspective of Bihar's economy, agriculture, industries, transportation, and services. We will also discuss the impact of the division of Bihar in 2000 and the acquisition of government's failure to get its plan allocation released. So let's dive in and gain a brief understanding of why poor Bihar is still poor. Our channel is dedicated to provide engaging and informative videos that we hope you will enjoy and will help you stay ahead in your business. Stay tuned for more updates and exciting content. Please consider subscribing to our channel. Bihar is located in the eastern part of India. The state enjoys a unique location-specific advantage because of its proximity to the vast markets of eastern and northern India, access to ports such as Kolkata and Haldia, and to raw material sources and mineral reserves from the neighboring states. Bihar is one of the strongest agricultural states in the country. Food processing, dairy, sugar, manufacturing, and healthcare are some of the fastest growing industries in the state. The state has planned initiatives for the development of other sectors such as education and tourism, and provides incentives for information technology and renewable energy projects. GSDP and NSDP. The gross state domestic product of Bihar for 2023-24 is projected to be rupees 8.59 lakh crore, a growth of 8.9% over 2022-2023. The state's GSDP expanded at a CAGR of 11.03% between 2015-16 and 2023-24. Bihar has witnessed strong growth in per capita net state domestic product. At current prices, the per capita NSDP of the state grew at a CAGR of 8.45% between 2015-16 and 2021-22. Bihar's NSDP per capita was Indian rupee 54,110.612 in 2023, which is an increase from the previous year's number of rupees 47,498.442 in 2022. For comparison, states like Goa and Sikkim are over rupees 5 lakh, while Delhi is at rupees 4 lakh 30,000. Export-import. Total merchandise exports from the state stood at US dollar 2,308.60 million in 2021-2022 and US dollar 1,258.97 in 2022-2023 till August 2022. This is only a fractional percentage of India's total export. Sugarcane is grown in approximately 6% of the total area under cultivation in Bihar. Sugarcane production in the state for 2018-19 stood at 182.85 lakh MT. During sugar season 2019-20, 11 sugar mills were operating in the state of Bihar. During 2019-20, 220.50 lakh MT sugar is estimated to have been produced in Bihar. The state has untapped export potential. The state's proximity to vast markets and access to ports such as Kolkata and Haldia provides a unique location-specific advantage for trade. Bihar is a large sugar-producing state with a production of 220.5 lakh MT in 2019-20. Bihar is known for its foxnut production, accounting for 85% of the country's production. The state has also been focusing on industrial development, with 75% industrial areas having 24/7 water and power supply. The cumulative FDI inflows in Bihar were valued at US dollar 214.50 million between October 2019 to June 2023. This is very small for such a large state. Bihar's agricultural exports have been continuously increasing, with agricultural commodities worth rupees 2671 crore being exported from the state until 2021. The state's export performance is gradually improving and it ranks 22nd in Niti Aayog's Export 2022 after a contraction of 5.8% in 2020-2021. This needs to increase substantially if the state has to make any significant progress. Industrial Corridor. The state of Bihar has been making significant strides in industrial and infrastructure development, particularly in the North Bihar region. While the economy of Bihar is largely service oriented, it also has a substantial agricultural base and an emerging industrial sector. Major industrial corridors are AKIC, Amritsar Kolkata Industrial Corridor, EDFC, East Dedicated Freight Corridor, East West Corridor, Silchar Porbandar. The state has witnessed a significant increase in the share of the construction sector in its GSDP, which has grown from 3.8% to 12.15% over the last 10 years. The state's large base of cost effective industrial labor makes it an ideal destination for a wide range of industries. The proposed Eastern Economic Corridor of India, which would originate from Paradip Port in Orissa and pass through Jharkhand province, could possibly have an auxiliary loop through Chhattisgarh province and would terminate at the integrated checkpost ICP. Raxaul in Bihar province, on the India-Nepal border, this corridor is expected to have a significant impact on the economic development of Bihar and the surrounding regions, touching the lives of over 300 million people. The state government has formed several agencies to boost investments and attract investors, such as the Bihar Industrial Area Development Authority, which promotes and assists industrialization and creates industrial areas. Infrastructure. A well developed connectivity network can positively impact various aspects of investment and business operations, including transportation, roadways, railways, airlines, and waterways. Bihar offers investors numerous advantages from cost savings and access to market to a supportive business environment and growth opportunities. With the efforts of the state government, Bihar recorded the third highest road density in the country after Kerala and West Bengal. During the last 5 years, world class road infrastructure has been created in different parts of the state. Bihar has an extensive road network that connects various parts of the state. The national highways NH and state highways SH play a crucial role in connecting major cities and towns. The Golden, Quadrilateral, and the North South East West Corridor projects have helped improve connectivity by providing efficient road links to different regions of the country. Bihar had a total road density of 3,166.9 km per 1,000 square kilometer of geographical area. The Indian Railways network is well established in Bihar with 3,803 route kilometer of length connecting it to other parts of India. Major railway lines pass through the state, including the East Central Railway and the Northeast Frontier Railway. Cities like Patna, Gaya, Muzaffarpur, and Bhagalpur are important railway junctions in the state. Due to several programs and efforts of the state government in the transport sector, Airways recorded the all-time highest growth of 54.4%. Bihar has several domestic airports that facilitate air travel within the state and to other parts of the country. The major airport is Jayaprakash Narayan International Airport in Patna. Other airports include Gaya Airport, Darbhanga Airport, and a few more that have contributed to improving air connectivity. The state government has taken several initiatives in the energy sector in recent years. Reliable and quality power is now being supplied to consumers throughout the state. An effective and stable energy grid ensures a continuous power supply for households and industries. The available power capacity in the state was 6,422 MW in 2020-21, which increased to 7,785 MW in 2021-22, implying a growth of 21.2%. To meet the increased demand for power, the state government has already planned for additional capacity of 5,841 MW from different sources in a phased manner by 2024-25. The availability of land is a key component in the industrialization of the state. The industrial environment has undergone significant change as a result of economic liberalization, privatization, and globalization. The Department of Industries has approx 3,000 acres of land available across 75 industrial areas, and the department is open to discussing the requirements. Recently, to promote further investment, the state government has also reduced land rates by up to 80%. At present, the land value range from rupees 50 lakh to rupees 2.5 crore per acre, except for the industrial area Patliputra, which is priced at rupees 10.89 crore per acre. The Department of Industries also offers 24 lakh square feet of plug-and-play facility on rent at the monthly rate of rupees 4 to 8 per square feet. Sectorial analysis. Bihar's economy is largely service-oriented, but it also has a significant agricultural base. Agriculture engages nearly three-fourths of Bihar's population, and Bihar is one of India's top producers of vegetables and fruits. The state's agricultural sector employs almost 80% of the population, which is higher than the national average of 58%. The state has planned initiatives for development of other sectors such as education and tourism. The state plans to leverage its low labor cost, availability of power, and land to develop its industries. The manufacturing sector in Bihar is not in a very good condition, accounting for just 3.2% of the state's net domestic product. However, food processing, IT and electronics, and textile and leather are some of the rapidly expanding sectors in the state that are bringing in investment, as also in dairy, sugar, manufacturing, and healthcare. The construction sector is growing exponentially and is an important part of the state's economy, with its share in GSTP increasing from 3.8% to 12.15% over the last 10 years. The service sector contributes to 55% of the economy of Bihar. This sector has experienced significant growth in recent years with a focus on IT, tourism, and healthcare. This growth is in line with the broader trend in India, where the service sector has been a key contributor to economic growth. The service sector's increasing share in Bihar's economy underscores the state's transition towards a more diversified and service-oriented economic base, away from its traditional reliance on agriculture. Key government policies and objectives. Bihar Agriculture Investment Policy 2020. This policy incentivizes private investment in Bihar's agriculture and agro-industry by offering subsidies, grants, and interest rate subsidies for infrastructure development and technology adoption. It provides agro-processing industries, facilitates access to credit and markets for farmers, and simplifies regulatory procedures to create a conducive business environment. Special Land Allotment and Amnesty Policy 2020. The policy addresses land allotment issues by providing specific categories such as industrial projects, infrastructure development, and social sector with land. Amendment 2020 in Bihar Industrial Investment Promotion Policy 2016. The amendment updates the Bihar Industrial Investment Promotions Policy, enhancing its effectiveness. It revises incentives, eligibility criteria, and regulatory provisions to better suit evolving industrial needs. Government Vision 2030 for the state. The Government Vision 2030 for Bihar outlines ambitious goals across various sectors. Promotion of agribusiness, utilizing upgraded technology, financial incentives, and infrastructure development to enhance agricultural productivity and promote agribusiness. The aim is to modernize farming practices, improve access to market, and boost the income of farmers. Health. Building medical institutions, raising awareness, and integrating technological advancements to enhance healthcare services. The vision strives to improve healthcare accessibility, quality, and outcomes, ultimately leading to better health and well being for the people of Bihar. Education. Achieving a zero dropout rate and increasing investment in school and college infrastructure to provide quality education. The goal is to enhance educational opportunities, ensure inclusivity, and empower the youth with the skills and knowledge for a brighter future. Tourism. Promoting educational, cultural, and religious tourism by developing knowledge and religious hubs. The vision aims to position Bihar as a premier tourist destination, attracting a significant number of tourists annually and boosting economic growth through tourism revenue. Bihar's persistent poverty can be attributed to various factors, including a high percentage of the population employed in agricultural production, limited access to education and healthcare, and insufficient employment opportunities. Over 26% of Bihar's population lives below the poverty line in 2022-23. To address these challenges, the government has launched initiatives aimed at reducing poverty and fostering inclusive growth. These initiatives encompass various sectors including agriculture, industry, and the service sector. This is down from around 34% in 2019-2020. The government's efforts are aligned with the Sustainable Development Goals (SDGs), particularly SDG 1, which is no poverty, and SDG 10, which is reduced inequalities, and are aimed at lifting people out of poverty and reducing social inequalities. What ails Bihar? One of the primary challenges in Bihar is its poor education system, which is directly linked to its economic growth. The literacy rate in Bihar in 2023 is 79.7%. The overall male and female literacy rates are 70.32% and 53.57%, respectively. The total rural literacy rate is 43.9%, with male and female literacy rates of 57.1 and 29.6, respectively. These figures are much lower when compared to other states. This poor education system leads to a lack of skilled workforce, which hinders the state's ability to attract investments and drive economic growth. Additionally, the poor education system also leads to a lack of innovation and entrepreneurship, as people are not equipped with the necessary skills to start their own businesses or innovate in their respective fields. The agricultural sector, which is a crucial component of Bihar's economy, has faced its own set of challenges. Low productivity, inadequate irrigation, and vulnerability to natural disasters like floods and droughts have all contributed to the underperformance of this vital sector. This in turn has had a rippling effect on the state's overall economic growth, as a large portion of the population is dependent on agriculture for their livelihoods. Bihar has also seen growth in its livestock and fisheries sector. The state's total milk output stood at 115.01 lakh tons in 2020-21, and its fish production was estimated at 6.83 lakh tons in the same year. Bihar's weak governance system also has a significant impact on its economic growth. The state's corruption and inefficiency lead to a lack of trust among investors and businesses, which makes it difficult for the state to attract investments and drive economic growth. While there has been significant improvements in governance and law and order, Bihar has been traditionally considered as one of the poorest governed states with high level of corruption. This weak governance also leads to a lack of transparency and accountability, which makes it difficult for businesses to operate effectively and efficiently. Additionally, weak governance also leads to a lack of effective policies and programs that can support economic growth and development. Governance and political instability have also been significant factors in Bihar's struggle. For decades, state experienced frequent changes in political leadership, often accompanied by allegations of corruption, nepotism, and ineffective policy implementations. This has eroded public trust in the government and undermined the state's ability to implement long-term development strategies. Another significant factor that has hindered Bihar's economic progress is the issue of migration and brain drain. A substantial number of the state's educated and skilled population have chosen to migrate to other parts of the country or abroad, seeking better opportunities and higher standards of living. This exodus of talent has deprived Bihar of the human capital necessary to drive innovation, entrepreneurship, and economic diversification. Bihar also struggles with law and order problems, which have a significant impact on its economic growth. The state has a high crime rate, especially in rural areas, and a lack of trust in the police force. According to the 2019 report by the National Crime Records Bureau, Bihar has a crime rate of 443.6 per 1 lakh population, which is higher than the national average of 384.6 per 1 lakh population. This high crime rate leads to a lack of trust among investors and businesses, which makes it difficult for the state to attract investments to start their own businesses or invest in the state. The combination of these factors has created a vicious cycle where the state's economic growth has remained stagnant, limiting its ability to invest in critical infrastructure, social services, and human capital development. This in turn has perpetuated the cycle of poverty, inequality, and underdevelopment, making it increasingly difficult for Bihar to break free from the constraints that have long held it back. Some of this has poor governance and weak state capacity, and state government finances has made a large-scale investments by the state government difficult. Further, with the bifurcation of the state, significant income-producing areas with mineral wealth went to Jharkhand. There has been a special package for Bihar under discussion with the state government. It may happen now, however, the capacity of the state to absorb and use such a package effectively still remains a challenge. Thank you for watching and exploring the intricacies of Bihar's economy with us. Bihar is a very large state and has the potential to be a key economic driver for India. Despite facing challenges, the state is making significant progress towards economic development and poverty alleviation. Through targeted initiatives and a focus on key sectors, Bihar is on a path of growing and transformation, but still lagging behind in comparison to other states of India. If you found this video insightful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more content. Thank you and see you in the next video.